Welcome to Miss Riley's Maths videos. So today what I'm doing is the first in a series of videos for my Form 1 Maths class in high school. I'm going through solutions to an algebra booklet that I gave you recently. So I'm doing week 1, which is this week here, and I'm going to go through the solutions in this video, and you can use it to get help if you're stuck or to mark your work if you need to. Okay, so let's open up. So here we have our first question. Let's just get this here. Okay, our first question says simplify. So simplify in algebra just means do what you can. Try and put things together if you can. Add things, subtract things, multiply things, divide things. So that's generally what simplify means. So here I'm going to add these terms. I've got a plus a plus a plus 6a minus 4a. So 1a, 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 6a, and 4a. So 1a, 1a, 2a, 3a, and 6a is 9a. So that would be 9a minus 4a, which would be 5a. Okay, same idea here, except we have e's and f's here. So I'm going to put the e's together. 4e minus e is e, minus 6f plus f is minus 5f. Remember, minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5. So good so far, I hope. X's. Here's x's. They're all the same. Here's y's. They're different x's. And the numbers are different again. So I'm going to put the x's together. 2x and 4x is 6x. 3y and 2y is 5y. 4 and 8 is 12. Again, here we have x squareds, x's, and numbers. So the x squareds will go together. 2x squared and x squared is 3x squared. The x's will go together. 3x and 4x is 7x. And the 4 and the 1 will go together. 3x squared plus 7x plus 5. So all of those were just about gathering terms together that are the same and making sure I'm adding and subtracting correctly with the laws of integers. And remember, I can add x's to x's, and I can add e's to e's. I can't add x squareds to x's. They're different things. X squareds I can add to x squareds. Y's I can add to y's, and numbers to each other. If x equals 1 and y equals minus 3, find the value of. And this is also called substitution, or it might say evaluate. So find the value of, or evaluate, when x equals 1, what's 2x? Well, remember 2x means 2 times x, so it's 2 times 1, which is 2. 3 by x plus y. Remember, I can't add x and y like that. What I can do is add x if it's 1 and y if it's minus 3. I can add those two because they're just numbers. So 1 plus minus 3 is minus 2. So I've got 3 times minus 2, which is minus 6. So when I write it like that, what I mean is 3 times minus 2. Okay? And 4x squared means 4 by 1 squared, which is 4 by 1, which is 4. It does not mean 4 by 1 equals 4 and then square it, which is 16. That would be wrong. Okay, this is right. Simplify by multiplying the terms together. So multiply the numbers. 2 by 3 is 6. 8 to the power of 4 by 8 to the power of 6. I add the powers, so it's 8 to the power of 10. 8 to the power of 4 by 8 to the power of 6 is 8 to the power of 4 plus 6, which is 8 to the power of 10. So when I added terms together, I didn't change the powers. The powers all stayed as they were. But when I multiply terms together, I add the little numbers, the index numbers. I add the powers. Okay? Simplify by expanding the brackets and collecting like terms together. So they want me to multiply out what I have here. So let's just write it out again. 3 by x plus 2 plus 4 by x plus 1. So that's 3 by x, which is 3x, plus 3 by 2, which is 6, 4 by x, which is 4x, 4 by 1, which is 4. So I have 3x plus 4x is 7x, 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay, question 8. Simplify by expanding the brackets and collecting like terms together. So I can either do this just by using the umbrella method, x plus 3 by x plus 8. So x by x is x squared, x by 8 is 8x, 3 by x is 3x, and 3 by 8 is 24. So that becomes the x squared, I can't do anything with it. 8x plus 3x is 11x plus 24. Now some people prefer to use a grid, which I might be able to squeeze in here. Okay, so they put x plus 3 here and x plus 8 here, and I'm multiplying. So I've got x by x is x squared, x by 8 is 8x, 3 by x is 3x, and 3 by 8 is 24. And then I add up x squared plus 8x and 3x is 11x plus 24. So I get the same answer as this way, but some people prefer that way. Solve each equation to find the value of x and make sure you show your method. So we're trying to find x here. So if you remember, we try and balance the equation. We want x's on one side and numbers on the other side. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other side. So I don't want my number here, I want only numbers over here, and x is over here. So I want that 4 to be gone, so I subtract 4 from there. If I do that to that side, I have to do it to this side. So that gives me 2x is equal to 8, because they cancel out, and 12 minus 4 is 8. 2x is 8, that means that 1x must be half of 8, so 8 divided by 2, so x is equal to 4. You could write that differently, you could say 2x equals 8, divided by 2 equals 4. I don't mind, whichever way makes easiest sense to you. Here again, I have x's here and a number and another number. So I want to get rid of that minus 6. I'm going to add 6 to both sides, so 3x is equal to negative 3. And then divide by 3, x is equal to negative 1. So what does that mean? That means when x is negative 1, this should make sense. So if I was to test, then 3 by negative 1 minus 6 equals minus 9. Is that true? Yes, it is. And the same thing over here. Is x equal 4 true? Test it out. 2 multiplied by 4 plus 4 equals 12. 8 plus 4 equals 12. Yes, that's true. Okay, so that's the solutions. Play them back over if you need to. Pause it if you're stuck. And hopefully you'll find that you're beginning to understand algebra better. And if you can, and you can do your algebra well, that's going to give you a really good chance to do higher level maths next year. Bye bye, take care. I'll have more solutions next week.